Welcome to New Burgers. Hey, yeah, it's Friday, and it is fucking Friday. Hold that thought. Ooh, get it in you. Coffee stout. Some dark roasted goodness. Oh, it's so good. You know what I mean? If you're not home brewing, you should be. You don't know what you're missing. You keep buying that store-bought beer. Silent J.
So,
Say hi, Silent J.
what's up?
He said, "What's up?" All right, so what are we doing? Yeah, we made a jump to Rumble, and this is one of our first fucking Friday videos, and we plan on going live. We do, but we gotta throw a couple dollars at it and get set up for it. You know what I mean? But until then, we're gonna go this route. We're gonna make a couple videos now. I posted a short on YouTube for all you sons of bitches to come on over here. You know what I mean? You can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say. All that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And you know, we're brewing. We're brewing beer. We had a brew day last week. We made the Galaxy Pale with the Quebec yeast. It turned out to be a decent 5.7%, and that thing was finished out 3 days, but I left it set for 5. I think I got an OG of what, 1053, and FG of 1008. So we did pretty good on that. That's a nice light springtime going into summer kind of beer, because we still have better than a half keg of the stout, and then we're going to the alt, and then we're going to go to the Galaxy, and by the time we're finished the Galaxy, it's going to be summer, and we're going to have a lemon drop coming up. We're doing a lemon drop next. The lemon drop is a really good beer. Yes, isn't that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. This is what I'm telling you. Okay, we're trying to keep it a little low key because the wife is in the house, and I talk loud anyway because I'm fucking deaf. The wife is in the house with the granddaughter, and they're watching movies and that kind of shit like that. Jay's gonna bail. He's got to go up and watch his old lady get a tattoo of a dog on her arm because she don't have enough dogs, and to remind her that she's got dogs.
It's a dog grooming tattoo.
Dog grooming tattoo.
Not a dog.
Okay,
Tattoo,
it's
dog
going to be a
grooming.
shaved mutt on her arm right here, thereabouts.
As
Right?
if she ever messaged me back.
If you, yeah, you never know. You might be stuck with Jay. I don't know. So, those of you that are new to my channel or just now checking out my videos, I have a whole slew of videos on YouTube that I've tried to sync over. They've only synced over one, and that's the one saying I'm coming over to Rumble. So they ain't willing to give up the other videos, and I don't know why. But over there it's under Craig Newberger, and it's Newberger's Homebrew and Review. Okay, here it's under Kaiser 1966. Newberger's Homebrew and Review is going to be the videos, I guess. I don't know how Rumble works. This is all new to me. So what I want to talk about is, for those of you that are just checking out home brewing and that kind of stuff, I want to tell you what kind of system I have, and you can see it from my profile picture. What I have is a first edition mash and bowl. When they first come out, I spent $299 on it. Keep that price in mind. Okay, I never ever intended to use it the way it was intended to be used. I was going to use it as a brew in a bag system. That was my goal. I already did all the research, at least as far as I was concerned. You know, I was never going to stick grains in this malt pipe. I didn't feel that the circulation would have been right. I didn't want to stir it and get grains all in the bottom of it, no matter what I milled it to be. I never wanted to have a stuck sparge, so I went with the brew in a bag, and I do use the brew bag. I swear by them; they're great. I mill my grains at 0.25, and then I run them through again. Isn't that correct, Mr.
correct.
Dixon? Yes. Have we ever had a problem?
Nope.
And what about cleanup?
Easy.
Easy as shit. Okay, I don't have to dig inside, dump this, scrub. I don't. I take the brew bag, I dump it out, I dunk it in a bucket of water inside out, shake the piss out of it, hang it up, let it dry. Ba-bow. There it is. And here she is. She has got so many brews that, I mean, I got one inside that I keep as a backup in my bin over here that is snow white. This, it even smells good. It smells like brewing. So yes, I use the brew bag. I do use the malt pipe for when I sparge, because I put the bag inside of that because it sits up top, and I sparge very slowly. I have a sparge kettle over here that Mr. Dixon got me for Christmas. Awesome. I used the malt pipe to actually set the bag. See this hook right here? This? I hang my brew bag from this, and it's directly over top of the kettle. I spin that, squeeze the doo-doo out of it, and then we put that in the malt pipe, put the bag in there, get it over top, clip, 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 and then I sparge slowly. And then pull it back out of the malt pipe, spin it, squeeze the poop out of it the whole time we're ramping up the temperature. Bam! Okay, so I mash for 90 minutes. I don't have to, but I do. And I boil for 90 minutes. Now, do I have to boil for 90 minutes? No, I don't. But with the mashing bowl, to make things simple, it boils off 1 gallon every 90 minutes. So it gets me where I want to be. All my beers are consistent, pretty much. Yep. I know exactly where the ABV is going to be. I know what to expect. I know how much I'm going to lose through my plate chiller and my pump. Yes, I did. I rigged. See, they didn't come with this. They don't come with that. I installed this, drilled a hole for a top temperature probe. I have a Keg King pump. Then I run through that. Okay. I have a Suron plate chiller. And it's not a big plate chiller, but it's enough. And I did go the extra mile and get some nice hoses and some quick disconnects. Okay. The mashing bowl don't come with all that. So yes, I get good recirculation, all that kind of stuff like that. And you're asking me, what are your efficiencies like? Well, they average between, I want to say 79%, and the highest I've ever got was 83%. And yes, it's true. All this from a brew in a bag kind of thing. It's all about knowing your system. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get good beer, right? Now, we've had drinkable beers in the beginning, and they have progressed to, fuck yeah.
There's a couple failures.
Well, we did, who sent us that pineapple coconut fucking thing? And it was good. The beer mail we got, it was good as fuck. And the girls loved it. So we decided, me and Mr. Dixon here, that we were going to do a pineapple coconut beer. And I added the coconut extract, I added the pineapple, and the pineapple was right there, man. It was just good. It was so good, right? The wife goes, it needs more coconut. I dumped some more coconut in that. No.
No, it turned into a coconut beer.
No. Fuck me running. That beer sat there for 2 years. 2 years, because I was a hard head. I was like, I never dumped a beer before ever. So we finally dumped that because we need the keg. Finally dumped it.
It was only half because I did drink half of it.
Oh man, no. He said hard times call for hard measures. You know, I was like, you would take a drink of this beer, and if you burped the next morning, you tasted it. It was bloody awful. I didn't think it was drinkable. I didn't fuck with it. I just didn't. But Jade was like, "Fuck it, it's in there. Drink it."
Hey, whenever there was closed.
Hey, and he rode up. Yeah, that's to Jim and all you brew tubers over there across the pond. And he rode up. You know what that means. And he rode up to Jim. But
we freeze distilled the wine.
Yeah, we freeze distilled a awesome ass. What was that? That was a brown
Pepper
beer.
Porter.
Oh, the pepper porter. We freeze distilled that. we wound up drinking all the alcohol out of it, and then wondered why we had some brown ass water after that. I was sad. That was a good beer. That really was. That was a good beer. Yeah, we had to get rid of. So we've had one fuck up and basically one failure. So, and that's not too bad since 2016 up until now. That's not bad. So, but even the extract beers I started out with, they were pretty good. Even the watermelon beer.
Yeah, but we fucked up the Blue Moon.
Yeah, the Blue Moon was, I don't consider that a fuck up because we still drank it. That was like a 7% beer. We made a Blue Moon clone, and it called for coriander seed. I put coriander powder in that, and oh my god, it tasted like fucking dishwater. We drank it. It was drinkable. It was fucking awful. But Christ, that was way back in 2016, 2017, wasn't it? Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to create a good beer, and it's all about knowing your system, and it's all trial and error along the way. Even Brian, with all the stuff he gets from More Beer and all that, and testing, and you know, he'll tell you the same thing. It doesn't matter how much money you spend. You know what I mean? It's all about knowing your system and, you know what I mean, being consistent. You know, you could spend $100, or you could, what? I don't know, Jay. What, we got about maybe $1,000 in here,
Maybe.
and well, maybe a couple dollars more. But it took me from 2016 all the way up until now to get what I have. You know, and it's really not all that. It's not. I think one of the most expensive things I got in here is the mash and bowl and the quick disconnects.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah. Oh, and my stainless steel fermenter. Yeah, it's one of the most expensive things I got. You know, I would say.
Probably.
What we spend like fucking $20 for each quick disconnect, if not more.
They were expensive.
They were expensive as fuck. But you know what? I love them. I do. This makes life a whole lot easier. I did spend $60 on a stainless steel custom made screen for the bottom of the mashing bowl. I did.
Yeah.
From Bobby in New Jersey, and you guys know who I'm talking about. All you brewers know who I'm talking about. It's just little odds and ends along the way. I mean, I even made my own electric brew kettle out of a stainless steel kettle that my wife's grandfather made when he worked down the shipyard at Bethlehem Steel. Oh, she got mad when I drilled a hole in the side of that and put a heating element in the side of it. But you know what? It worked. It worked well. That was my first brew in a bag system, and I had a recirc. Look, you can do this. Brewing is easy. It really is. You keep it simple, or you can make it as complicated as you want. You know what I mean? It's all up to you. Now, all you sons of bitches, they get them grain fathers this, and I even saw one where you just dump grains into the thing, you push a button, walk away, it makes fucking beer. I forget what it is. It's like a big giant tub this big, and it's square, and it's got where you put your grains and your hops and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You just put it in there, throw the water in, hit a button, walk away. That's not brewing, okay? That's like putting a TV dinner in a fucking microwave. You ain't put your hands on it. You ain't do shit. It's not your beer. You got to put your hands on it to make it yours. You know what I mean? You got to add your little this and that to it. And also your surroundings also, you know, make your beer taste the way it does. I brew in a shack. You know what I mean? Well, we do live next to a yeast factory too, right up the road, so that could play a part in it. Who knows? You got to put your hands on it. You're a cook. Well, 80% of the time we're a janitor. Yeah, you heard him say it. He said it before me. You're a glorified janitor. But you got to put your hands on it. You know, it's like the mash and bowl. When we're brewing, the heating, the thermostat in this kicks on when it gets 6 degrees below your set temperature. Okay, but my top thermometer says I'm right on target. So We got to get in there and we got to stir our ass off for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 times during the mash, maybe a couple more. To keep it where it needs to be, we get the heating element to kick off. So it's always been a hands-on thing. It's not like we just throw it in the bag, click it on, and let it go. No, we have to monitor it, and you know what I mean. We got it down to a science. Well, we got it pretty much down. Have we ever had a bad brew day?
There's some minor events.
Frozen hoses. Look, you see that? You see that black mark on the thumb? That's from trying to break the ice up in the hose when we're trying to chill the beer. We remedied that problem. But, you know, shit happens. Have we ever had a major leak or anything like that? No. We usually set up the night before, right, Jay? We set up the night before. We mill all our grains, make sure the water's all good. We sanitize the pump, which we really don't have to do. We sanitize the plate chiller, which we really don't have to do because the heat of the wort does that. But we just make sure everything's clean and sanitized before we even do anything. Grains are milled and all that. We weigh out our hops, we weigh out our grains, all that. So when we come in here the next morning, we just go bloop, turn it on, and wait for the water to get hot, and we start mashing. We got a pretty good system, wouldn't you say? Yes, we do. You got anything to add?
No. They talk about the Quebec.
Oh, I did not. No. When we brewed the Galaxy last weekend, that turned out wonderful. That turned out to be a 5.7% beer, which is good. That's a nice springtime going into summertime kind of thing, and it's good with crabs and steak and shit like that. You're getting ready to cook on the grill in the springtime because you ain't freezing your fucking ass off. The Quebec yeast, I want to say it finished out in 3 days because it stopped bubbling by then. But you can't go by, you can't go by you can't go by that. So I give it all the way to 5 days, and it fermented out. What, I had an OG of 1053 and an FG of 10.8. So they give us 5.7, which finished out wonderful. The fruit notes in it on the sample were spot on. It's one of them beers, if it was any higher than 5.7%, it would get you in freaking trouble. It really would, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. It's a nice, it's a drier beer. Seafood wise, oh my goodness, yes. Because we eat a lot of crabs here in Maryland. We do a lot of shrimp, mussels, and all that kind of stuff. Jay's a grill master. We're eating sausages like we are kind of German, ain't we? Yeah, we are kind of German. Yeah. Mellinger, Duburger. Yeah. So what we got coming up next is the lemon drop. I'm fairly certain we're going to get that right around 6% to 6.5. We are going to do a repitch. I'm going to harvest the yeast out of this when we keg this beer tomorrow. We're going to do a repitch of the Quebec, which should be fucking explosive. I guarantee you. I don't know, Jay. What do you think about a month from now? Because all 3 kegs are going to be full.
We need a 4th keg.
We need a 4th keg. You heard him say that. Yes. So what else, Jay? What else we got?
I don't know.
Oh, what are we going to do after the lemon drop?
Probably Kolsch.
Oh, he said it?
Or a Pale Dorado.
Ooh. We haven't done an amber ale in a while neither.
No.
That's pretty good. But I really want a Kolsch. And all you brew tubers know, I love a Kolsch. Kolsch is my shit. Right? And what is a Kolsch? Well, I'll tell you what a Kolsch is. That is a Pilsner on an ale fermented kind of tip. It's a German thing. And I got it perfected. Ask anybody who's ever brewed my Kolsch. It's on tap in New Brunswick, in Canada, by Big Rob. Big Rob, you come over to Rumble. You need to be here. And I'm curious to know how your brew pub is doing up there, brother. Shout out to you. So, I don't know. I guess that's it for fucking Friday. I would like to think so.
Well, we're working on getting stuff together for Neil.
Yeah, we're working on getting something together for you, Neil Tunnel. We could probably bottle something off at a tap.
That's what I'm thinking. It'll make it.
I think it'll make it. I don't think it'll be any. I don't think we're going to send a coffee stout to you, but I think the alt beer and one of these Galaxies are going to make it to you. This is what I'm telling you.
I think send them coffee stouts out.
No, I don't. I think it lost some of its carbonation. Wouldn't you agree?
No, it seems alright.
No?
It'll be alright.
Hold on. It comes back. I mean, the coffee stout is good. You want a coffee stout, Neil? Leave a comment. Let me know. Wait a minute.
It's going to take us a couple months to power through them.
Ooh, get it in you. Yeah, what, we send you one now, and then next month we send you another one? Because, what, we still got another week, 2 weeks to drink this, right? I mean,
Yeah.
shit. It's a lot of beer. It's a lot of beer. And we don't drink a whole lot of beer. You'd be surprised that when you start brewing, you don't drink as much as you used to. I could pound down 2 cases of Yingling on the boat once upon a time. And then I tell the wife, we got to go someplace to get some more beer and put it on the boat. Well,
Stay away from the Crown Royal.
yeah, stay away from the Crown Royal. Yeah, last video. Stay away from the Crown Royal. But since I started brewing, well, we average about maybe 6 or 8 beers, maybe, every Saturday.
Between the both of us, or six?
No, between both of us, usually about 6 and 6. I mean, we don't drink that many beers. Sunday, if we're brewing, we might drink 1 or 2 after we're cleaned up, just to go, we did it. There's no major fuck ups, but you'd be surprised. I drink less beer since I started brewing than I ever did. You know what I mean? We're not drunks, are we? No.
Nothing new.
No. It's not like I'm Peter O'Toole and this is Richard Harris. No. That's funny if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have to watch that shit. Peter O'Toole was a man. But anyway, damn, I'm starting to feel pain. We're going to kick on some music. We're going to have a couple more beers. I hope you guys like and subscribe to us. Leave a comment whether you like us or you don't. It doesn't matter. Leave a comment. Whether it's derogatory or do you care if we are besmirched?
I don't even know what that means.
That means somebody said some shit about us.
I don't give a fuck. Say what they want to say.
Yeah, say what you want to say. This is Rumble. You can say whatever you want. Okay?
So,
We might reply to a derogatory comment.
nah, I'm probably going to laugh out of it.
Yeah, we probably get a laugh out of it too. Yeah. You like my hair? Damn. And if you look at my other videos, I've gotten old. And I've gotten fat as fuck.
Oh, let's see.
There it is. There it is. All right. On that note, people, I hope you guys have a freaking wonderful weekend. A lovely fucking Friday. From me and Jay from New Burgers. Get it in ya.